What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Fellas, I used to be, kind of excited whenever I would see some of the swirlers, basically struggling out here in these streets. Okay, when they would be down bad, they would be doing dusty stuff. I thought it was funny. All right. But as I've gotten older, and I've understood some of these dusty situations, I kind of feel bad for them now. I feel bad for some of these black women when they're out there basically booty clapping it up. And, the white Zaddy take all their money and stuff like that. I feel bad for them, family. I just do. Okay. And nobody I feel more bad for than this chick by the name of Rachel Lindsay. Rachel Lindsay is one of these young ladies who married a guy by the name of Bryan Abasolo. She was on The Bachelorette, I think the first African-American from The Bachelorette. Made it, very successful, did very good things and stuff like that on the show. It was a hot show. And of course, she basically chose a white man, Bryan Abasolo. And then the white guy was a chiropractor and all of this. Well, as it comes out, something basically bad happened when it came to these two. And the Zaddy said, listen, I don't want to deal with you no more. I'm filing for divorce. And basically he left her and then got some money from her. Okay. Rachel Lindsay was on a podcast, and he's on the podcast with Van Lathan. And after the podcast, this kind of weird exchange happened with TK Kirkland and Rachel Lindsay.
You got a kid?
No, well, my exes might as well be my child. I pay alimony.
You got caught up, huh? So he got you.
Yeah.
He got you.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to be happy or...
Happy because I got out of it.
No, happy for the...
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't say that on
Shit,
the podcast.
he came up on $500,000.
Yeah, I'm happy for the nigga.
Why?
Because it's good sometimes for the man to win. See,
Why?
But you see what
When
I'm
he's
saying?
when he's an adult, older than me, fully capable of working, a licensed professional, but used the system to come up, took advantage of me. You okay with that?
No, just because it's you personally, no. But watch what I'm about to tell you.
Tell me.
Women been doing it to men since the beginning of time.
That doesn't make it right.
Oh, yes, the fuck.
I don't agree with you taking advantage of a system because it's there.
No.
I don't agree with that.
Only
Damn, we should have did this on the show.
Yeah, only because it's you, I'm concerned. Because we have a relationship now. Or if it was my daughter, I would be concerned. But the fact is, it's a system that's there to be taken advantage of.
So you should, because you can. Is that what you're saying?
I'm at the point in life, however the cards play out for you, and the way you lay your head down on the pillow at night, you got to be happy. If that means he had to do what he had to do to get you, I'm sorry that he did that shit. Listen to me. I'm sorry, darling.
Say you're anti-child support. You gotta be anti-child.
I'm sorry that happened to you. But I guarantee as you move forward through life, you'll never make that motherfucking decision again.
I never would. It's the most expensive mistake I made.
That's my point about the same stuff I was saying about life.
But that I mean we have to congratulate him.
No. As a G, salute that.
Because he's not black, too, by
He's
the way.
a white man.
Oh, even better.
I kind of want to talk about this because she feels slighted from this. And I want to read the statement that TK Kirkland made just recently. He says, I met Rachel Lindsay a few weeks ago in Los Angeles on the Higher Learning podcast, and she seemed like a real solid, down-to-earth person, even though I joked a little bit about the situation. I truly wish her the best. Dating and marriage is a risk we all take, hoping for forever, but sometimes it doesn't play out like that. News just broke that she finalized her divorce with Bryan Abasolo, $500,000 cash, and he keeps the Miami condo. That's heavy, but it's real life. Let this be a reminder. Over 50% of marriages end in divorce, and don't matter if you're rich, famous, or regular. You gotta protect yourself. A prenup ain't unromantic. It's smart. For $1,000, you can save yourself a whole lot of pain later. Be champagne when it's good, but be smart before it goes bad. Protect your heart and your pockets. Rachel Lindsay, let me just say this. Everybody has a dating preference. It would be easy for me to say, haha, that this is what happens when you go to Zaddy. But in the case of this context, I will not use that argument. I want to use a different argument. And this is going to, be from the position of any race. It just seems to me that if Rachel Lindsay was really as valuable in the dating market that she felt, then what would happen is she would have gotten married to a white guy that would have paid her or took care of her. Obviously, she likes white men. I mean, we already know that. So then why didn't that happen? Well, the only way that we could say that that didn't happen is because only reason why we can say that that didn't happen is because no white guy found her to be worthy of marrying her that had her income. And so she knew that when she married Bryan Abasolo, that he didn't have his stuff together. He knew that, okay? She knew that. She knew that. Now you are upset, you are angry, and you are dismayed simply because now you're down bad and everything is terrible now, and he can work and why is taking your money? Because you wanted a white guy or a guy that ultimately that you can control, and you had no problem being the breadwinner because you wanted what you wanted, which was a guy you're attracted to, but you couldn't get somebody that could take care of you. That is the problem, okay? And when you can't get somebody that can take care of you as a woman, it's ultimately your issue. It is your problem. It is on you. So now why can't you get the kind of man that you want? What is it that you're not doing? Especially if you're gonna eliminate black men and you're doing white men. Okay, so then what does it tell me? It tells me that you're not competitive with the white women that want white men, according to that white man. You're not competitive with the black women that want white men, and you can't beat anybody out. What is it about your attitude? And a lot of ladies don't want to really look at that. They want to look at the fact that, okay, well, I'm not changing up for the man that I want. Oh, that's great. You ain't got to change up. All you got to do is keep doing you and then give your money up when you believe that you have been taken advantage of. And of course, I'm gonna tell you what happened. She basically got taken advantage of because she thought that white man loved her for her. No, these men is looking for a come up just like your ass is. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if you wasn't a lawyer and if you wasn't Rachel Lindsay, he wouldn't have married you. Now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. He gonna take her money, and he gonna go and get the girl that he want, and she will not be black. End of story. Okay. And y'all gotta, if somebody don't want to be with you, then they don't want to be with you. Whenever you're dealing as a woman with somebody who got less than you, especially if it's a woman, obviously it gotta be money involved, okay? Whoever makes the most money calls a shot. Most men is not gonna sit around and let somebody call the shots on them. And so when you're reminding him that he ain't nothing, he ain't this and all that, divorce, and the whole time he was no prenup, we gonna stay together forever? Yeah, okay. Think about that if you want. Then you get your ass sandaled up and now you mad. You should have known better, okay? If you wouldn't have married him, it wouldn't have been there. But he took your money, took your condo, and he about to have some women in there, and you already helped him make him famous. So now he's gonna be out there clapping cheeks with who? White women. Down bad. So guys, we think it should put OC Jackson back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.